Welcome to the Dopamine Reset Day. We're going to learn how to become sensitive to life again. Our dopamine receptors, which are responsible for feeling joy out of life and really engaging with life and feeling that aliveness is getting dull and muted because of the overstimulation caused by the media, by the internet, by our wonderful gadgets and devices that brings us vivid colors, the absolute latest, most exciting, tailor-made content for us that keeps us engaged all the time, because of course they make money out of that, and keeping you in tune with this world makes your life become very mundane. And part of the real rise in the antidepressant usage is that how can the online world compete with this boring, mundane bed, couch, TV, shoes, vacuum cleaner? When you go online, you're in a romantic destination across the ocean. You're seeing people do these most amazing things, and you look at your partner and you go, they're just so boring. And that's the problem. That is not real life. So the purpose of this day is to reset and to detox our dopamine receptors by making it tune in to normal life. And normal life is very exciting if you allow yourself to take a break. And today is about taking that break. We have to teach our bodies how to engage with life as it's happening in front of us and seek pleasure in the mundane, as we call it, but it's nothing mundane about it. So on this day, we need to resensitize ourselves, avoid all images and videos and sounds. Learn to get a rush from simple things by teaching your body to notice your environment with deep awareness. Look for things that make you feel delight. Amplify the feeling to create momentum. Do mundane things and learn to sustain your attention. Learn to put things on hold and leave things to be. Be comfortable with procrastinating. Resist the urge to do something useful. This is useful. This quiet time is when thoughts can settle and inspiration can arise. Even when an idea comes to you, begging for your immediate attention, let it sit and sit still. If it's true inspiration, you won't forget it. Resist the urge to do something. Stop listening to inspiring content. We do this because we need to feel better about ourselves. Learn to accept your state and surrender, and then watch as you regain your state. Just by observation and surrendering, you will allow your brain and your body to bring you back to that state of equilibrium. Reducing the dopamine hit that we're getting online is really important. So what we're looking for is, instead of huge peaks and huge drops, in other words, going from ecstasy to depression, what we need to do is learn to have a steady state throughout the day where we're not totally happy, but we're not totally sad. We're just fine, we're present, and we can laugh easily, we can cry easily. We're tuned in with our emotions rather than seeking great dopamine hits from our environment. Don't be distracted to do something essential for work. Don't do something for personal development. It's a trap. You will learn and read thousands of books on personal development, but you will not put any of them into practice. And so we don't want to be consumers of information about self-development. We want to be students of self-mastery. So here are some of the exercises you can do. And whatever you feel totally unreasonable, don't do, but really challenge yourself. Today is the day to challenge yourself. Do things like sleeping on the floor. So instead of sleeping in your warm bed, sleep on the floor, make it comfortable, but have yourself experience something differently. And this is what the great Roman Emperor Seneca and others did that were very wealthy. They'd spend a day with the plebs, with the commoners, eating what they ate, dressed the way they dressed, slept where they slept. So when they go back to their beds, they're just amazed at the comfort, and they never take it for granted, because it's very nice to say be grateful, but it doesn't work until you've felt that. So feel a little bit of discomfort so that you can really appreciate what you have and become totally amazed when you do get into your warm bed. The other thing you can do is reduce the amount of flavors, like your salt content, reduce how much salt you're putting in your food, and actually enjoy the blandness for a moment instead of constantly wanting everything to be perfect. Spend no time on your screens, whether that's a television, computer, laptop, or your phone. If you must check messages and do your emails on that particular day, that's fine. Turn the color down. Make sure you're not looking at images, videos, people, places, nothing like that. And just be totally in the present moment, in the dryness of your immediate environment, and then tune in, as we did in our concentration and awareness, and do those practices to really get your dopamine receptors to just get joy from the small little pleasures of life.